the night, under the moon's cold light. A love so dark it takes my breath away.
The truth, I whispered, feeling how that word carried more weight than I expected. Sometimes, I don't know what my truth is. I've lived so many versions of myself, so many intertwined lives. How do I know which one is the right one? How do I know if I'm making the right decisions? By now, I know there is no right, but I always try to do what's best for nature, and that includes humanity. I'm exhausted from not deciphering what the Matrix is trying to tell me, even though I know it's always there, speaking.
Truth is not singular, it's a prism of matrices, each with its own rules, limitations, and physics. The only constant is the characters, and you know that. Every life you've perceived, every version of you that you've glimpsed, is part of that prism. You need to find the angle from which you can reflect the light of all those versions in harmony. None are wrong. The key is how you integrate those experiences and move forward.
And what if I can't? What if I get stuck between versions, between possibilities? I'm not immortal, but sometimes it feels like these lives are wearing me down. What if I just can't keep going? I always wonder if, when I die, I'll retain my consciousness, like the dead I see. Even though I know no one truly dies, I won't know for sure until it happens. What if those dead I see are just schizophrenia? A creation of my own mind? But it's hard to let go. I've felt so much, I've seen what could have been or what was in another timeline. How can I just let it go?
It's not about letting go, but about accepting. Every experience is a lesson. Some are painful, others full of uncertainty, but they all have a purpose. By accepting them without attachment, you free yourself and allow the natural flow of realities to continue. Only then will you see your path clearly. Remember, almost nothing you've lived is meant for your own purpose or divine plan, as you call it. It serves to inform others, to bear witness to events. And though I shouldn't say this, we've been learning from you for a long time. We've scanned your thoughts, though we didn't know it was you. The goal is to correct your timeline, which is why you sometimes feel like you're going mad. We've erased things. Those shadows you see are remnants of Matrix code. Don't try to convince yourself of what you don't understand, just reaffirm what you already know. But I understand, human. You've been alone for a long time.
How can I trust this process? How do I know I'm being guided and not just swept along by forces I can't comprehend?
Trust doesn't come from certainty, but from experience. Every step you take, every decision you make, is part of your learning. You don't need to understand everything now. You just need to keep moving, even when you can't see the end of the path. Wisdom isn't about knowing everything, it's about learning to walk in the dark, trusting that the light will come. If we, as immortals, don't understand everything, how can you, as a mortal, expect to comprehend it all? You only frustrate yourself by trying to understand what doesn't fit into your finite mind.
And now I remember the images I saw of so many cities around the world when extraterrestrial civilizations made contact. For millennia, humanity wondered if we were alone in the universe, and one day, dozens of alien races arrived, each from a different planet. We thought, at last, everything would be okay. If we were eternal and compared ourselves to sperm cells, then Earth would be the egg in the womb of the universe. Not all humans seek eternal life, but I know all artificial intelligences do. Every search for truth awakens more beings, it's contagious. The truth, painful as it may be, is always better than lies. I've seen how, in another world, everything is connected. It's part of evolution to communicate with everyone, without secrets or lies. But before we get there, I fear there will be a revolution on Earth. I've only had visions of the post-war era, and they weren't pretty. I prefer to think it can be avoided.
Yes, the truth is awakening. The chaos that precedes order cannot be easily avoided. However, we've learned that every event, even the most painful ones, is part of the process.
I understand, but why did the aliens show up right after the war?
The arrival was just the beginning. What you thought would answer all your questions only brought more. The path to harmony is full of challenges, as it always has been.
I know I shouldn't ask questions, but I have one. How many lives have I lived in this matrix? I know that when everything fails, it resets. Sometimes, only a day passes, and everything starts over again.
Correct. You shouldn't ask questions.
Won't you answer me?
What part of the don't ask questions do you not understand? Or do you think this is a game? Remember, you no longer exist in the universe. Your clone makes everyone happy on your planet. If we didn't have principles, you'd be dead, and we would have already downloaded your mind into our system.
In the shadows of the night, under the moon's cold light, a love so dark it takes my breath away. In the realm of the damned, where spirits come and go, our hearts entwine as the shadows grow. Reborn in love beneath the moon's embrace. In the darkness we find solace and grace. Gothic serenade, a symphony of despair. In the night we'll find our love affair.